Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. Woo! We made it to the end of the week, and December is one of my favorite times here at TE because I get to join you every Friday live here on the Tailored Expressions page. So if you are joining me today, then leave me a hello. Give me some hearts or tell me where you're joining from. I would love to see who's watching today. And hopefully you know why you're watching, but if you don't know why you're watching, then I'm going to tell you what I'm here to share with you today. So every Friday in December, except for after the holidays, so the first 4 Fridays in December, we are going to be opening our Advent calendar gifts together. I am super excited to share with you all of the little things we have planned for you in these envelopes, and then every Friday when we open those gifts, we will be creating with the products inside. So today,
so exciting.
I know.
And I know what's in it.
And you even know what's in it, which is maybe why you're even more excited, because we have been waiting to share these fun things with all of you. So yes, if you have not done our Advent calendar before, the process is that you open the gift that corresponds with the date of the month. So all of your bags are labeled in your Advent calendar. So today is December 1st, which means we are opening bag number 1. Now, when it comes to next Friday, I will be opening bags 2 through, I think it's 7. Yeah. Next Friday is the 7th?
Yeah, it would be the 8th.
8th, okay.
Right? Yes.
Okay, yes. So I'll be opening bags 2 through 8 next Friday. And you are welcome, though, to open the bags as the days fall. So you can open number 2 tomorrow and number 3 on Sunday. Or if you would prefer, you can wait and open them all with me on Fridays. We just are asking that there are no spoilers until the Friday that I reveal all of those gifts. So you guys can kind of be cryptic on the fan page if you want to talk about how much you loved that day's gift or that kind of thing, but know that there are people who will be waiting until Friday to open all of that week's gifts. But I know that many of you, and it is a-okay to open one every day. That's kind of the purpose of the Advent calendar, so feel free to do that. All right, you guys, are we ready to get started?
Yay!
I haven't taken a look at anybody's comments.
They're excited.
Hi from Florida.
Shirt.
Oh, thank you. That is one of my favorite parts of the Advent Calendar Lives. I started this last year when we started doing these lives, and I wear a different holiday-themed shirt or sweater every Friday this month. So this is my first one. I'll step back so you can get a better view of my rainbow Christmas tree shirt. Yes, I think I have a lot of fun finding different shirts to wear that are holiday-themed, and thank you all for giving me that excuse to go shopping.
Yes.
So,
we love an excuse for shopping.
right, as if I needed another excuse to go shopping. But yes, so tune in every Friday too to see what Taylor's shirt will be. So, okay guys, before we get started with Advent Calendar, I just wanted to make one more mention since it is December 1st. I want to show you the item that is free with purchases of $100 or more during December. So this is our Cheers, Big Cheers,
So cute.
Cling and Clear combo. Super cute, super fun. We crafted with this together on Tuesday, so I do have a few samples to show you. This is what the stamp looks like in person. Big Cheers fills up the majority of your card panel, and then you have all of these clear stamp additions that you can add on to the word cheers. So you can say cheers to new beginnings, cheers to a new year, cheers to you, cheers to the happy couple. We have a wedding this weekend, so that would be a perfect card sentiment for that as well. So I'll show you the cards. I have Jill's cards that she created. Previously, I only had these in a graphic, but now I have these adorable cards here with me. You can see she made some infinity shaker cards, which are adorable. It kind of reminded me that I haven't used our infinity shaker panels for a while. So cheers to a new year and cheers to the happy couple. So pretty. This is perfect. This would be great for the winter wedding tomorrow. Don't worry, Jill, I won't steal your card, but it is adorable.
It's tempting.
Tempting, but I won't do it. And then we've got one that would work great for a birthday. Cheers, hip, hip, hooray. And then on Tuesday, these are the cards, if you tuned in, that I created for the live on Tuesday. And these were all New Year themed. So some glitz and glam with pink and lots of foil and glitter and glossy black on these 4 projects. So that will be your gift with purchase for the month of December. And we do have new releases coming, so I know everybody has been asking, will there be new things coming? Yes. I know, we're super excited for Tuesday.
Yes.
And then, yeah, we will be having new releases the first 2 weeks of December. And then we will give everybody a break so we can enjoy Christmas with family and kind of prepare for the holidays. All right, you guys, it is time. Here's our little gift. I love hearing from people that say, I felt all the gifts and I wrote down a guess for each one.
Really? I've not heard that.
Someone did that. Yes, I think that's a great idea if that's what you like to do. And some were like, I didn't feel a thing. I didn't even open the box because I knew I'd be too tempted. So now is your chance to open up that box and we are going to get out package number 1.
My favorite is someone said they had their husband hide the box.
Yes.
So to only give them the one at a time. I'm like, oh.
That's awesome.
That's so cute.
I've heard of people hiding the box themselves and then they forget where they put it. So hopefully you're not one of those. Hopefully everybody has found their package because it is time now. Okay, so number 1 is a flat gift. So get your guesses ready. We're going to pull this out and take a look. And because this is the first day, we are only crafting with this one item. So you guys, it better be good. It better be able to stand on its own. Otherwise, you're going to see Taylor struggle here. But I know what's inside, and it was not a struggle at all to create with this fun layering stencil. Yay! So this is a 3-layer stencil, and the idea behind this is we are all creating lots of different projects to give as gifts, and a lot of those gifts are gift cards. And so what we have created here is a small stencil that fits perfectly onto one of our gift card envelopes. So this fits a gift card perfectly. I've got one here from the studio. You can see, most gift cards are traditional size like this. Fits a gift card just perfectly, and you can still make that envelope look super cute. So I'm going to show you what this creates, but I love versatility, just like all of you. So not only will it be great for little gift card envelopes, I've got some other ways that we're going to use this stencil to create cards and other gift packaging. So first, let me show you what this design looks like when you stencil it out. Looks like Farley guessed the stencils. Yes. So these are a couple of envelopes. Like I just showed you this plain one. We do have these in the Tailored Expressions store. You can just search gift card envelope and you can see the 3 stencils create these presents in 3 different colors. So I think they turned out super cute. I did one here with a holiday color combination, and I used From Your Secret Santa. So maybe you're doing something at your work where you're giving little gifts. That would be so fun to do, kind of decorate the envelope. And if everybody knows that you're the crafty one in the office, it might not be a big guess to guess who their Secret Santa is. But this one then would be for maybe a birthday. Friends give friends gift cards. I know I'm at the stage of life where my kids just like to get money. So at least when I give a gift card, I can kind of steer them towards where to spend that money. So yes, we are at the stage of gift cards, and yeah, I think that sentiment is really fun too. So the 2 sentiment and these 2 sentiments are from this stamp set. It's a clear stamp. It's previous, I think it was released last year, I want to say. It's called Pretty Package Holiday Tags. And it's designed for tags, but obviously works great for this little envelope too. So that is kind of how this was designed to work, was with these little envelopes. But if you want to get creative, there are so many other things you can use this little stencil for. So I'm going to pull this one in. This is one of our new dies called Tag Pocket. And the idea is this little tag, or this little die, creates a little pocket for a gift card to slip in. You can even punch a little hole in the top, put some ribbon, maybe tie it onto a package that has a small gift in it if you wanted to do a gift card and a gift. You can see the stenciled presents there at the bottom, and then just a happy birthday sentiment to decorate that. And I stenciled the inside tag with a polka dot pattern as well.
How perfect that your gift card matches.
It does. Yellow gift card, yellow presents. And I can't even take credit for trying to do that. So it's a happy accident. Okay, I also promised a card. So you could, if you wanted to, repeat this stencil and create a whole lineup of presents like I did on this card. And this was kind of, actually, truth be told, Susan helped me pick my wardrobe today. She knew that I had created this rainbow birthday card, and she said, your rainbow Christmas trees match your rainbow birthday card. So that is the reason for the trees today.
Yes, you have to
That's right. Well, don't expect that every week. But this week it works out. So on this one, I got really creative because it did take a little bit of brain power to figure out the different colors on all the different layers in order to make this flow in a rainbow order. But if you've got a little time and once you do it the first time, then it's easy to repeat over again. So yeah, even take a screenshot of this card and you can just copy my arrangement when you create this type of project. I love it. And then we've got the glitter black cardstock. I know that's probably hard to see on the camera, but it really adds a pop on the project when you add that black glitter cardstock as a layer behind our stenciled panel. So there's another option. And then here's my last project to share with you, and we're going to be creating this one today on the live along with just stenciling an envelope as well. I want to show you both simple and step it up a little bit. So this is our gift card wallet that came out earlier this year, and I took just one of those presents and stenciled it onto the little scalloped circle that fits on top of the wallet. And then here we have our magnet that holds the wallet together. And then inside, I've got another gift card. When your recipient opens this up, the gift card just stands right up in the center there. This is for, I don't know if this is a national chain, Tropical Smoothie Cafe is what my gift card is for.
I think so.
Is it? Okay.
One of names too.
Do you? I wasn't sure if it was just a Midwest thing, but I'm sure everyone will tell us if they have a Tropical Smoothie Cafe. The gift card shows palm trees and surf buses, which are not known to be here in this region. So
palm trees on islands.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a national chain that had places with palm trees and surf buses. But we are going to create this together today, showing you just another way that you can use this stencil if you mask off and want to just stencil one of the presents. Makes for a really cute little icon to decorate a gift card holder. And I've got lots of tips and tricks for you guys as well as we line these up and use them, because mass production is the name of the game. Often when we are producing for Christmas, we want to make more than one of things. So I have some tips and tricks for you on how to make that easy. I am going to take one of our envelopes, one of our gift card envelopes, and I'm actually going to put a little bit of adhesive down here on my glass mat. And I am going to just put that envelope into the corner here of my glass mat. And as I'm doing that, I'll kind of explain the reasoning. So if you want to be able to mass produce, you need to make sure whatever piece you're stenciling onto is in the same place every time. So as long as the next envelope I do, I put in the same spot, kind of in this one corner where these two come together, then I know that every time I put my stencils down, that the envelope is going to be in the same place. So now we need to line our stencils up over the top, and I'm going to show you something that we do a lot here at TE when we host events. Oftentimes we will set our stencils up in a hinging method. So we will hinge the stencils on each direction of the piece that we are stenciling on, something like this, so that you can just easily flip the stencils off and on to your project, which makes it easier to do the mass production. So in order to line this up the first time, you want to make sure that you don't have to do the hinging every time. It will just stay on your mat after the first time you do it, but you want to make sure you take extra care the first time. So I'm going to start with layer 3, and this one is going to be hinged at the top of the stencil. So I have centered my envelope from left to right and from top to bottom. There is an etched guideline around this. The envelope doesn't go all the way to the edge of the etched guideline, but you can see whether it's centered or not. There will be just equal space on the left and the right. And then I'm going to take a piece of teal tape and adhere that across the top so that this one just flips into place like this. Now we're going to leave that down on the envelope, and I'm going to take layer 2 and layer 1 and make sure those are together. I'm going to put a piece of tape on the right side of layer 2 and on the left side of layer 1. And then when I put these perfectly together and lay them over the top of the stencil that I already have down, and then use that tape to hold them down, then this stencil layer 1 flips to the left, stencil 2 flips to the right, and stencil 3 flips up. How great is that?
Great.
It's so great when you go to create in multiples because you don't have to line up your stencils every single time. So we're going to start with layer 1, and I am going to do layer 1 in, let's grab my ink stand here quickly, and layer 1 is going to be lollipop. Yes, Ashley asked if I will post pictures of these samples, and yes, I will get those on the page. Now, it might be helpful to kind of still hold it with your finger as you're going, because it's not, you can see without it being taped down on this side, it does have some wiggle to it, but if you just use your fingers to hold that down, it will help you speed up the process of not having to tape and then untape every single time. All right, layer 1, done. Layer 2 is going to be, and we can kind of eyeball this and make sure that it looks good. And layer 2 will do lemon meringue. And this layer with the lemon meringue, I decided to do a second color just to add a little bit of extra dimension, and you can leave that off if you want. If you want to speed things along faster, you can just use one color per layer. But I'm going to bring in mango with my detail blender. Oh, I said detail blender brush, but those, I meant my bitty blender brush.
Ooh.
Or should I get my detail blender brush? Will you hand it to me?
So excited.
I see it right over there.
I full on showed it to him yesterday. So.
Yes, everybody has seen these before, and some of you may be getting them soon if you were able to get a hold of one of our doorbuster bundles for Black Friday, but these are one of the items that are releasing on Tuesday, and I'm just going to take that mango ink then and kind of blend up from the bottom of this stencil to give it a little bit of extra dimension. Same thing for our bow.
I can't wait.
And we'll do the middle of the present here. All right. And then layer 3. Fold that down, make sure that it looks good in its place there. And then that's going to be candy corn. Oh, that's a good idea. Sue says the bitty bows would work great with these packages too. What was that set called, Susan? Little Bits? Was it just little bits, mini bows or something like that? Or was it just mini bows? Maybe it wasn't little bits.
Is it take a bow or take a bow?
Take a bow is the big
the
set.
mini bow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's mini
Is it
bows.
just
Sorry.
called mini bows?
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, those mini bows would be a great idea for this. So there we have it. And I'm going to take one of our sentiments here from the Pretty Package holiday tags. I'm going to do just for you. Actually, I'm going to do best gift ever. And you know what? I didn't bring an acrylic block over here. Oh, I did. Or someone did.
I left it there yesterday. It's a good staple just to keep around.
Yes. I'm just going to use an acrylic block instead of setting it all up in my Misty. It just tends to be a little bit easier. And we'll just put that up here with a little bit of VersaFine Clear ink. I can also put the 2 if I want to. I'm going to leave it off of this one, and there we have it.
So cute.
Yay! And then if you have another envelope that you want to get started on, again, you just put it right in the same corner where you put your last envelope, and your hinged stencils are in just the right spot to flip over the top, and continue blending in those 3 colors. Perfect. I am not going to do another envelope, but instead we're gonna do a the one little present. So I do need to do some masking on this, which I did leave my masking tape over there, Susan. Thank you. So before I put layer 1 down, I want to make sure that this is kind of in the center of my,
This one?
yes, thank you. That this is in the center of my white paper, and I think there's still some. So this is the present that I'm doing, the one in the middle here. So I'm going to take some removable labeling tape, and we'll just pull off a little bit of that to make sure that I don't have a blend inside these other areas here. And then we'll take the lollipop ink. Super easy. There's layer 1. Layer 2, we'll do the lemon meringue and mango. I need this piece with me though. So we'll fold in this side.
Someone's crafting with you and they did it upside down, so make sure your flaps are up.
Yes, if you're gonna do the envelope, just make sure that your flap is the correct orientation.
We have all done it. We have all been there.
That is true. That is true. Thank you for being brave and crafting along with me, not even knowing what in the world I might be doing today. All right, so a little bit of lemon meringue, and you didn't even know what the gift was, unless you cheated.
Well, or they could have opened it at, someone said 12:01 this morning.
Oh, was that the first opener?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, I got my detail blender brush. And I can get in there even smaller than the bitty blender brushes allow, and kind of really give that dimension to a small area. Now I did remove this one so that I could shift my paper, so I'm gonna have to align it on its own, but it should be easy to see that these 3 stripes here just fall right below the present.
Someone said it's the inside that counts, so that is funny. That's cute.
That is true. The inside of the gift card is what, or the envelope is what people are excited about. All right, candy corn for this last little layer here. And then we have our cute little present. My nails are not helping me out with anything these days except looking halfway decent. I can't pick anything up. But there's our one little present, and I'm going to show you the die set then that we're going to use to create the gift card wallet. So it is called Gift Card Wallet, and it looks kind of like a little wallet. When you open it up, the gift card just kind of pops up in the center. You've got space here if you wanted to write a little message or to, from, that kind of a thing. So this die set, here is what this looks like. I'm going to get out my die cut machine, and we're going to cut these pieces together so you can see how this all goes together. So you have this piece which creates the main base for the wallet, and then you have the inner cuts. So if you want to cut out of pattern paper or create your own like I did by stenciling a pattern onto the cardstock, you have all those inside pieces to do more decorating. And then you have a couple other things. So the scalloped circle and the plain circle go together to create the element on the front of your gift card wallet to help hold it closed if you want to use it that way. And we also included one straight line, a slit that you can cut into the front of your envelope. And if you position it in the right spot, you kind of have to do a little bit of measuring so that when this flap folds down, it tucks right into the little slit on the cardstock. So that's another option for helping you with closure. But I am really loving the little magnetic discs that we offer. I think it just makes for such a fun opening experience. I'm going to show you when we create this together how you can hide your magnet, which I hid the magnet on the top, but I did not down here. So I'll show you how you can hide it underneath your paper so your recipient doesn't even see really how it's being held together. So this is what those magnetic discs look like, and we do offer these in the Tailored Expressions store. They always go a little crazy over the holidays, so we have been restocking and restocking these as quickly as we can. So I know I saw a full hook just the other day, but also we're still making it through Black Friday orders. So I'm not sure if that hook is all already spoken for or if it's available. So
they're working hard.
They
so
are.
Hard.
They are. We have a great team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this then is the kind of plain circle that's going to cut around our present that I just stenciled. And then I have my scalloped circle that I've cut out of candy corn cardstock. Maybe candy cane cardstock needs to be a new name for us. That would be cute. We'd have to get another red.
We wouldn't be sad
No,
about that.
I wouldn't be sad about that. Okay, let me grab my die cut machine then, and we'll do some of this cutting. We'll start with this one, since we've already got it all out and ready here. And I think I feel pretty good about, I'm going to be brave and not tape it down.
Oh, I thought that yesterday was all gone.
Oh no, there is some tape here. Yeah. I'm just living on the edge today, as I often do. Susan, it gives her like anxiety if I live on the edge too much, but all right, so there's our little circle that goes inside the scalloped circle, and I will stamp that with a little word here in a little bit too. So before we put away the die cut machine, I am going to take the main base piece of the gift card wallet. We are going to cut it out of toffee cardstock, and we need to cut it twice. So I'm going to cut the full piece once. And then you can do this a couple of different ways. You can either cut it again, the full piece, and then trim off this flap portion, or when you cut it the second time, you can simply take the folded portion and kind of position it off of the cardstock because you don't need that part. So however it makes you feel more comfortable, sometimes it's nice to be able to see with your paper cutter what you're trimming off, but I am this time going to tack this one down so it does not move.
Candy made me laugh. She said she just visits the edge. She doesn't live.
She doesn't live on the edge. She just visits it
I love
occasionally. It's okay to visit. Do you ever visit the edge, Susan?
I visited. I don't stay long.
I don't stay long. I live there more often. I visit more often. Okay, so then this is the other portion then of the gift card wallet that you will need to put it together, and I'm going to show you how all that happens, but these are the two pieces then that are needed. Then we have all of these pieces, which I have pre-cut so that you don't have to watch me, but these are the inside pieces then that we can pattern with the stencil. I have 2 of these small ones, 2 of the flaps, and I have 1 full rectangle. Plus I did the stenciling ahead of time for 2 additional rectangles. Now this is if you want to get really fancy and cover all the different sides of the wallet. I did not do the back, but I did every other piece with one of the kind of patterned areas. Michelle, will magnets mess with the strip on gift cards? No.
I hadn't thought about that. I've heard that could be a thing, but
don't believe so. These are not strong magnets at all. I mean, they're strong enough to hold it closed, but they're not like these magnets that are sitting right in front of me that will virtually kill you if you, oh, those two don't like each other, so.
they'll fix you real good.
Yes. They even go together like between a whole finger. Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is not hurting me right now, but if I'm not careful, yeah, there's my entire finger and it's still held together. So anyway, it's not a magnet like this that is, oh, there it went. That is super, that was me living on the edge again. Injuring myself live for all to see. Good question though. Okay, so we're gonna put away our die cut machine. And let's put this together. So there are impress lines in this gift card wallet die so that you can easily fold where you need to. Just crease that. If you have a bone folder and you like to use that, feel free. Still got some sticky here on my mat. That's okay. I'll live on the edge again.
I'm borrowing that line.
I know. We're going to be, Candy, thank you. We're going to be saying that all day as we craft together. All right, so this is how these 2 pieces fit together then. You have the one with the flap on one side and the one without the flap, and then they just get adhered together. And you want to, when you adhere these, make sure you're not adhering this center part here with adhesive. You're going to come down each side and down the bottom, and I'll show you how I do that with our 1/8 inch sticky tape. And you could also use 1/4 inch. I just happen to have 1/8 inch on hand. And you just kind of come down one side and across the bottom. The reason for this is where your gift card is going to sit. It's going to kind of rest in this area right here. So let me see if I can find, when we adhere these 2 pieces together, your gift card is going to be pushed right down into this opening. Now if you put adhesive here, you won't be able to rest your gift card there. So just one important step to remember. See if I can get the backing off of this. Can I just do it with my nails today? Come on, nails.
Oh, do you want a piercer?
I have a die or a tweezer and it's not working for me, so my die pick might be a better choice.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, that didn't work. Thank you. All right. These strips typically are not tough to get off when I don't have super long nails. All right. So then we're going to take these 2 pieces and just adhere them back to back. Just like that. Press it down well, and then you can see this is how your wallet opens up. Just like that. And then that gift card slot that you created is where your gift card just nests inside of there, and the envelope closes like that. All right, so we have the base created. We have our extra pieces now to stencil, and I'm getting out one of my favorite, it's an oldie but a goodie, one of my favorite stencils from our collection. It is called Polka Party, and it's just a nice big polka dot. So we'll go ahead and arrange as many pieces as we can behind this stencil. Did you read the, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space?
Thanks, Louise.
That was Louise downstairs?
I think so. Someone wants to know how you play volleyball with those nails.
Oh, I manage.
Do you jam them a lot?
No, I don't. I mean, you hit with your hand, not with your nails.
But you don't set?
I don't set.
Okay.
I'm not a setter.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was a setter, I might have some problems. I've never been a setter, so I don't know. I can't speak to that either. But, yeah, I don't think my team wants me to try that. All right, so that does not fit down there. I'm kind of testing where these pieces can fit so that I can get the best yield and have to do this the least number of times. So if we put this one down here and this one right here, I wonder if that will work. Not quite, so let's put it over here.
Working smarter.
Yes.
Right? Not harder.
So I'll have to do this one separately, but I was able to get 4 pieces on there to stencil at the same time. And I'll have to grab some more teal tape. I think I got rid of those pieces that I was using earlier. I just got out a new roll of teal tape today.
Yeah, we go through teal tape like we go through
Wow.
1/32nd.
Our thin foam strips.
And our card bases that like we need.
Yeah. Those are the things we replenish most
Yeah,
often
okay.
around here. So maybe you guys are the same in your craft room.
We were just talking about that this morning. Like
Foam strips,
card bases.
and teal tape.
Mm-hmm. Or Whitney. She's like, I just did that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
didn't
yeah,
you guys
but
just
again?
We make a lot of cards. A lot of them are on white card bases.
Yes.
So this is Lollipop ink on Lollipop cardstock, and that's just going to give us the tone on tone. That's not too busy for creating these patterned pieces. Okay, now let's pull these up and find a little bit of adhesive for that guy to sit on. And this one I'm going to center a little bit better so that when we put this on the front, I've got a partial little polka dot here right in the V, and it's just gonna look better when we put it all together. Not super concerned about the one on the inside, but I want the one on the outside to look nice. So for those who got this gift card wallet, great, I'm glad for you. We did sell out of this when it initially released. I think it was around for a couple weeks before we sold out of it, but it has now been restocked. So now would be a great time. And gift cards are not just something to give at Christmas either. So it's one of those dies that can be used throughout the year. I'm gonna give this some elbow grease for all the adhesive that I put down on it. Those of you that ordered a magnetic glass board, your glass board should be arriving within the next week.
Yeah, shipping is doing that too, along with their Black Friday.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're through Black Friday by, I know our team is working some overtime tomorrow to get through these orders, and hopefully by Tuesday when we release new goodies, we're caught up, and yeah, then they'll have to throw in the glass boards too. I'm sure these won't be easy to ship either. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the big rectangle on the front. Now it's really just kind of about adhering things together. I've got one more little stamp to finish up the project. This was the one with the centered, or was it this one? I think it was this one, where I centered that little polka dot over the top, and that's going to be the one that goes on the front. I made sure that it looked the prettiest. And then we'll turn this over and put this one on the inside. And we're going to do orange pieces, the ones that I showed you that I did before the live, just so that I didn't have to clean my stencil and bore everyone with more blending. Okay, well, I told you. Now I have to try to get these off.
Uh-oh.
This is where I'm living on the edge again. Don't rip it, don't rip the project, but I did tell you guys that I was going to show you how to hide your magnets. And so these two pieces we don't want to put down before we put our magnet on.
Dot adhesive.
I know, it was pretty easy to get up. I didn't use liquid, otherwise we would have just had to skip it. So, okay, here are those magnetic discs. If I open this up here, you can see there are pluses and minuses, and they do have adhesive on them. So you're actually going to find a plus and a minus that fit together like this. And then we're going to take the adhesive backing off, or the backing paper here that's printed with the minus. I'm going to take that off, and that reveals the sticky adhesive of the backing part. And I'm just going to put one of them kind of right up into this flap here. And then, so that you can make sure it's on the perfect place to meet up with the magnet here, I suggest attaching the magnet together and then removing the backing paper and just closing the top onto the magnet. And then when you pull it apart, so just give it a good press there. And then when you pull that apart, that end of the magnet sticks right down here and this end stays at the top. So then they always join together perfectly. And now is your moment. We can put these on, hiding that magnet piece underneath. Just like that. Yay! I love that.
I think someone was trying to tell you about the magnet.
Oh, they caught it before I did.
They were trying.
Wait. Don't do it. Okay, one more orange piece, and then we've got the two smaller kind of center pieces here. Yay! Now we just have the front to finish up. All right, I'm going to take my acrylic block again. Living on the Edge. And we are going to stamp the small Celebrate across here. This is a stamp set called Every Birthday. It's kind of dirty. Let me wipe it for a second here. I must have set it in an ink pad. So this set is called Every Birthday, and every sentiment in this set is a birthday sentiment. There are larger ones, smaller ones. There's some with script and just some with print. And this time, actually, I think I'm going to use Wish Big. So the original one that I did had Celebrate. And just to do something a little bit different, I'm going to line up the Wish Big on my grid line here, get out the VersaFine Clair, and then we're just going to stamp that in the center of the present. Ta-da! I'll even hold it up because I feel it's fairly perfect. So I feel good about my Living on the Edge here. Okay, now I am going to take some, I'm going to actually pop up the center this time, I think. On my other one, I popped up the orange piece, but on this one, I'm going to take a little bit of foam tape and pop up the white center. I think 3 little squares should be good there. And then all we need to do is place the scallop down on the V of the front flap. Put a little bit of adhesive only on the top part here. Put that down.
So cute.
There it is. Gift card wallet. All right, you guys, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and I'm going to bring back all the projects that I created, and I will post these too, but if you want to take a screenshot, you are welcome to do that. There's our little envelope we did this morning, and then I did a Christmas themed envelope and a birthday envelope and a card. And a tag pocket with a gift card in it.
Look at all that. You're
Look
all ready
at all
for
those.
Christmas,
I'm all ready for birthdays this year too. Look at that. All right, you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. I had fun for our first Advent Calendar Live. Thank you, Susan, for being here with me too. And thank you for all of you that joined in today too. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed your first gift. I can't wait to be with you next Friday when we will open 2 through 8. And I bet there are some of you who have never tried what we are going to do next week. So I can't wait to share it with you. And yeah, have fun opening your gifts. Until then, I will see you on Tuesday. As I mentioned, we do have a new release. So join me here Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central.